Okay, now we have pages here. We need to learn how to create our own page, uh, some domain page that we would like to use other places. Now, just for instance, we got this section of the site. I don't have a page. Where is it? We are going to see our priority. Okay, our theme. Okay, we have to just return. Let's see, confirm. Got about us, actually, got donation. Okay, the gallery. Okay, so now in order for us to create our own page that is from scratch, because we need page for this section. Okay, activity realism. Okay, so we got so many options how to create a page. We either come here to the new and then click on page, or we either come and click on page and then come here to adjust or add new pages or page. So we are going to remain here and just hover over this new. Okay, create, and we just click on page. Okay, while activity, okay, realism. Okay, so as you can see, you might have the chance to just kind of select this text and then just kind of just write it here. Write it. Activity realism is the name of the page. Once you are done, you just have to just come here and click on preview and then click on preview for the second time. Once it is done, it is going to give you an address here. So you can come here and copy lien, or you can say voir la page. It's going to redirect you to the page. You see, now it's here activity realisée. We need this link, this address for that identical button. Once we copy, we come here, edit with Elementor at the X section, and then we come to activity realisé and come here, because as you can see, once we click on this one, it has the same education at the end. This one also has same education. So the two of them are practically using the same link. So we are going to change this and then have the paste here. Once it is done with update, once that is done, once that is done, we just can kind of quit this because we got nothing more to do here. So we have already copied the link. So we have to develop that page. Okay. So this is the page that we just created. Activity realisé. So how we want for it to look like. Okay. We have to come here and say edit with Elementor. As you can see, for the first time, once we come here to edit with Elementor, it is not clickable. Okay. So whenever you create a page for the first time, it is not going to just edit with Elementor. You see, it is not working. So the first thing you need to do, once you are on the page, okay, you just have to come here. Okay. But if you are still on this page, okay, there is a portion that says modify avec Elementor right up here, or edit with Elementor. And then we all are the same. I'm going to close this one. We just come here to edit page. Once we click on edit page, once we click on edit page, it is going to send us back to this area, okay, where we place the name of the page, and then we are going to see on top here edit with Elementor, there where we have to click. Now it is going to configure the page so that it can be compatible with the Elementor plugin. So this is going to enable us to carry on some modification or creation, or we are going to decide how many sections should be on this page, how many columns, okay, which kind of element we are going to use, okay. As for now, the page is empty. When I say empty, I mean empty, okay. So we have to wait until it is loaded. Okay, as you can see, this is the page. So the first thing we are going to see on this page is these two icon, okay, or button. The first one enable us to add a section. The second one enable us to add a model or a template. Okay, so if we want to kind of save much of our time, we might likely go after a model. If we want to have something designed nice, okay, we have to decide on section and then carry on content alignment or other things. So the first area we are going to engage is the section. We the template area, the add template or IGP and model. Click on it. It's going to display some template here. Okay, as you can see. But all of those wanted are having pro, which means the Elementor that you are using is not activated and needed to be activated before you can use any one of these. For anyone that you don't see pro, but instead you see in section here, which means it is free to use. Okay, so as you can see, we are able to scroll, to scroll, to scroll, to scroll, to scroll, to scroll. But when we talk about activity realisée, this much more or much it talks mainly about portfolio. Okay, that is your project work that you have already done. Okay, this is a portfolio. So you have so many options. They will just say we come here with the say a portfolio. I'll just click and say portfolio. But okay, so you see, these are all stuff of projects. Okay, talk about projects. Okay, so you see, so we just have to look for one that is not. Okay, you see, everyone here talking about project. So we just have to scroll and then see. Okay, so we see realities we have this. Okay, that was just for instance, we just take this, we just click on insertion, we click on importing the document or insert all of the set of the document, we say yes, and then we just have to wait, wait is going to input all of the settings on that page. Okay, you see, so once this is done, okay, once this is done, you have to come now and change all of the content, all of the text. I would just say, for instance, you don't want for this to be here. You don't want for this to be here. You just have to come and probably click on the edge, like taking out the section, because you see, once we hover over the section, it only includes those two that are here, those two elements that are here. So even if we close it will only take away the contact and the Nelson that is visible here. So we don't need it, we close it here. Okay. And second stuff, we don't also need probably this rating, because we also have a heading here to tell what page is this. Okay. So we just kind of come down and see whether if it is in a section also, okay, or it is just it is grouped in another, okay, it is in the section. As you can see, once we select this section, it inclusive of only the realities we have designed. We close this also. So now we have other alignment of images and other things. So these are kind of portfolio, these are work that they have done and other things. So what you do, you just have to just go over one image. Once you select this one, okay, okay, you return here to image, update the image if the image is not in the system. Other than that, if it is in the system, you try to figure out, okay, you look for this one, you insert it, and then add the photo here. As you can see, the image is kind of uh, connected with this text that is beneath here. So which type of image is this? I think you can see here the legend. Okay, this is the legend. Okay, we just have to, because the legend is a personalized legend. If we click on no legend, there will be no legend. When we click on here and say legend with the file, okay, so it's going to be legend with this one. So you see, so now we are going to just read whatsoever went on here by saying probably if calendar beginning. Okay, once that is done, you just have to click on that assume, and then you come to this other one and select the image from here, change the image. Okay, once you change the image, you select any activity that were done by, and then you come to where you have a legend personalization and read the action that was given there. Close. We can close distribution. Okay. Now here we just have to keep selecting until we change all of those images and even other more that we want to add on. Okay, so this is how we kind of create a page using the template. Okay, this is how we create page using template. So you see, these are all sort of stuff, and then you just have to just keep on, keep on, keep on. Once it is done, you just okay. So you see, this is that's from my get. So once all of these are done, you just click on Net and Show. But don't forget to always uh, reread the legend. Okay, reread the legend so that I can comply with the image. Okay, so once this is done, you just return. Now once we refresh, okay, and then we decide to kind of access activity réalisée. Once we click on activity réalisée, we are going to see only this page activity réalisée. So you see, once we decide that we want to see done, it's only going to display the portion done. Okay, so you see, okay, so this is it. Okay, okay, so we are